Alright guys, I hope everybody has last week's assignment. Dion Davenport,
Here.
16 tardies to work off. Janet Hilton,
Here.
no tardies. Amber Marians, 2 tardies.
I object. Do you recall the dates of these alleged tardies?
When was last Monday?
Mr. Hall, I was surfing the crimson wave. I had to haul ass to the ladies.
I assume you're referring to women's troubles, and so I'm gonna let that one slide.
Thank you, Mr. Hall.
I'm so sorry, sir. There was a bus and a dog.
Travis Birkenstock, 38 tardies, by far the most tardies in the class. Congratulations, Travis.
Wow. Thank you so much. This is so unexpected. I didn't even write a speech. But I will say this. Tardiness is not something you can achieve on your own, so I'd like to thank my parents for not once giving me a lift. I'd like to thank the LA City bus drivers for taking a chance on an unknown kid. And last but not least, I'd like to thank the wonderful crew at McDonald's for slaving over those delicious Egg McMuffins, without which I might never have been tardy.
If Mr. Birkenstock has no political messages to include in his speech, let's move on to debate class, shall we? Amber, Cher, please join me up the front of the class. Now the question posed was, should all oppressed people be allowed refuge in America? Cher will take the pro, Amber, you'll take the opposition. Cher, you have 2 minutes.
Right, okay, so the Haitians need to come to America, but everyone's always like, oh, what about the strain on our resources? It reminds me when we had this garden party for my father's birthday, and I asked people to RSVP, but people that came did not RSVP. I had to haul us to the kitchen, redistribute the food, squish in extra place settings, but at the end of the day I was like, the more the merrier, right? So, if the government could just get into the kitchen, rearrange some things, we could totally party with the Haitians. And may I remind you, it does not say RSVP on the Statue of Liberty. Thank you very much.
All right. Amber, reply?
Mr. Hall, how can I answer that? The topic was Haiti, and she's talking about some little party.
Duh, it was his 50th birthday party.
Oh, whatever. If she doesn't do the assignment, I can't do mine.
Ladies, now does anybody have any further thoughts on Cher's dissertation? Elsie, comments?
Yeah, so I can't find my pink Stanley Cup. I do need to go to the quad before somebody snags it.
I'm afraid I can't permit that. Any further insights?
I have a question, Mr. Hall.
I'm all ears.
Right, so the way I feel about the Rolling Stones is probably the way that my kids are going to feel about Fall Out Boy.
Oh, God.
So I really shouldn't torment my mom anymore, huh?
Yes, well, it's a little off the topic of Haiti, but tolerance is always a good lesson,
Thank you.
even when it comes out of nowhere. Speaking of which, I'm going to distribute this year's report cards. Now, is there a Christian Stovitz in this class?
Mr. Hall, the buzz on Christian is that his parents have joint custody, so he'll spend 1 semester in Chicago and 1 semester here. In my opinion, it is a travesty on the part of the legal profession.
Thank you for that perspective, Amber. Now, can all conversations please come to a halt, and could all suicide attempts please be left until next period?
But sir, you don't get it with grades like these. It's going to be so much harder to achieve my dreams.
Which is?
Being silk stocking, dog.
What?
Rich.
You do know that being rich is not a profession, dog.